With a real deal LS6 454, a close ratio rock crusher transmission, and GM's highly desirable black on red color combination, this incredible Chevelle provides you with the exclusive opportunity to own a car that looks, drives, and draws a crowd just as well as any numbers matching LS6 Super Sport for about half the price. Looking mean and sounding positively evil, this killer black and red Chevelle rolled off GM's Atlanta, Georgia assembly line during the first week of February 1970 and began life as a simple V8 Malibu Sport coupe. For years it soldiered on with a not-so-appealing shade of gold exterior paint and a tepid saddle interior until we decided to spice things up a bit. This Chevelle then received a top-notch build as an LS6 tribute to better-than-new condition, and it looks like $1 million from every angle. A slick coat of GM Tuxedo Black paint was applied along with GM Cranberry Red SS stripes and buffed to a mirror-like shine. Upon completion, the reborn Chevelle SS was shipped directly to our Arcade Motors showroom where the stares haven't stopped and the jaws continue to drop. In addition to this car's freshly rebuilt, real-deal LS6 replacement block and heads, the engine bay has been detailed to a very high level and would fool all but the most enlightened Chevelle fans at any show. Slide the hood pins out and you'll find a correctly functioning cowl induction system attached to a completely finished hood. Below the correctly decaled satin black air cleaner, a Holley 4-barrel carburetor sits on a correct winter aluminum intake. At the back of the intake, a correct points distributor sends spark through new AC Delco wires across a set of factory correct chrome valve covers and correct reproduction exhaust manifolds. Inside the freshly painted Chevrolet orange engine block, KB hyper-eutectic pistons and Comp Nostalgia Plus cams ensure that the spark leads to big compression. New GM hoses with appropriate tower clamps connect the engine to the radiator, and new V-belts complement a slew of correct accessories, which include a Delco-branded brake booster, a correct radiator with the appropriate warning decal on its upper support, a correct coolant overflow tank, and a reproduction Delco battery. Underneath the car, you'll find a factory-fresh chassis and floor pans that have been restored to the absolute highest standards. A top-notch M22 Muncie Rock Crusher 4-speed transmission sends power to an era-correct 12-bolt posi traction rear end with pavement-pounding 410 gears. Bolted to that chassis is a factory-correct suspension that was fully rebuilt during the restoration and houses correct front power disc and rear drum brakes. Inside that suspension, a like-new drive shaft spins a correctly tagged differential, and exhaust is handled by a mandrel-bent aluminized system, which runs from the car's correct gray manifolds to great-sounding Flowmaster dual-chamber mufflers. Check out the new interior. The saddle cockpit panels were completely replaced with new red vinyl, and the solid floors were covered with new black carpets and Chevelle stitched floor mats. The new red seats provide an excellent contrast against the black exterior paint, and along with the new red door panels feature show-worthy stainless trim and factory-fresh chrome handles. A pristine red console houses a traditional chrome Hurst shifter inside of an excellent fin trim. In front of the driver, a straight red dash houses a new black instrument panel with crystal clear gauges above a factory-correct AM radio and chrome trim vents for the car's heater and defroster. A tilt steering column holds an excellent-looking reproduction GM rally wheel above great-looking chrome trim foot pedals. If you're in the market for a spectacular Chevelle SS to throw your weight around with on the street and at the shows, this is your car. Call today.